Now, I'm sure many of you have saw the interview with Cramer, and again, reverse Cramer 100% all the time. But here you go. First, talking about today's drop in the market, showing, hello, damn it, Cramer, kiss of death. Yeah, because the inverse Cramer, whatever Cramer says on TV, do the opposite, you'll be fine. And he came out yesterday basically saying, Bitcoin's here to stay and all this great stuff, bullish type of stuff about Bitcoin. And here we are today, 9% dump in the market so far. So this is one of the reasons that people are saying that the market is dumping as we speak. Let's get to our main topic of conversation, which is basically how our senators and congressmen are utilizing insider information to basically make themselves rich. And it's all legal for them. But here's the key. If you and I were doing that, guess what? We'd be in jail. Don't believe me? Well, here, I saw this and I just had to, because they did it with Martha Stewart. Why did Martha Stewart go to prison for insider trading? And they picked Pelosi here. Did not. You'll see Pelosi is one of the highest gainers from insider information. Why? Why is it that, laws for me or for thee, but not for me? Why is that? Why? Now, we're going to go through what was a Fox Insider News report with regard to this, and we're going to break it down and tell you this. Now, I want you to listen to this report in the context of they're trying to stop you and I from basically doing the same thing, where I've been talking about front running Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin because of these potential spot ETF approvals, right? Well, they're trying to make that illegal for us to do. Look, we've covered Elizabeth Warren and her stupid ass bill that now has bipartisan support. Well, of course it does, because they realize that, oh my God, we can't let them go and have a way out of our system, because guess what's going to happen? We won't be able to benefit, because at this point, we elect these people to go and represent our interests in DC. And what's happening? They're representing their own damn interests, taking care of themselves, not us. So we're already a half an hour in, and we're just kind of getting through how the SEC is a bunch of freaking idiots. But this, I thought, was actually a little bit funny and kind of to my point about ordinals and ordi and that kind of thing. So basically, somebody used ordi to inscribe this on the blockchain. And as they put here in this, the blockchain does not forget ever. So basically right here, this particular person, I don't follow them, I'm not familiar with them. But basically right here, may have deleted the tweet, but it will be forever here on Bitcoin. And this is how much they paid. It looks like, I'm guessing. Oh no, that's the block number. I'm sorry. That's the inscription number on the block. Sorry about that. And right here, there it is. There's the tweet. And that, yes, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain will be Gary's say that 5 times fast. Gary Gensler's fuck up. Or at least the SEC's anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live stream where we're going to be, talking about the Bitcoin ETF approval. Let's tell you what. I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm sorry that I am like half prepared. I've been on the road now for hours and barely was able to get here on time to do this live stream. So I appreciate in advance all of your patience and understanding. I obviously didn't finish eating yet. I got dinner half all over the place here. while I was trying to wolf that down, getting ready here, I also, it took me forever to get the bubbly open. I know that the lighting here is horrible. I apologize. But I figured that, the Bitcoin ETF approval required a little bit of bubbly tonight. So we're gonna make this particular live stream a bit crypto on the rocks esque. So I'm gonna have a couple of drinks. Come on, cheers to the Bitcoin ETF. It's actually not bad. I couldn't open the damn freaking bottle of bubbly. I'll tell you what. And I think I made my point about what we've seen with regard to Bitcoin ETF doing with regard to Bitcoin. All right. But if you've been following things since the Bitcoin ETF, we've had some people say, nope, you cannot invest in the Bitcoin spot ETF. Some humongous fund managers, by the way, Vanguard being the largest. I think it's hilarious. We must protect our clients and not allow them to get into Bitcoin spot ETFs. And like, hello, who the fuck are you to tell me where I'm going to put my money? It's my money. Although in this fiat system, that's exactly what happens on the daily, right? You have to get permission from your bank to do X, Y, or Z. Yeah, I know a lot of it is pretty seamless because, you just swipe your card, whatever, write a check. I don't know, does anybody still write checks these days? To move money, go get your money out and do whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still permission. You could walk into the bank and they can be like, nah, your account's frozen. You could try and swipe your card and it's like, nope, denied. You could write a check and it's like, nope, 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 we're not going to honor that. It's an IOU. Your money in the bank is nothing more than an IOU. That's simple. So to see this kind of attitude, to see this kind of response from Vanguard and Merrill Lynch being the next one is a little bit surprising, but not completely out of character, right? All right, so let's get into the what we really need to share here. And we've got Trezor putting out information now that they're sitting here investigating a breach. Now, it wasn't a breach with them; it was a third-party breach. So let's get into exactly what it was. In a nutshell, the TLDR, I guess, of it is the information, user information was exposed in the sense of like contact information. And that happened for people who used the support portal for the Trezor hardware wallet. They said it was a recent security breach that occurred on January 17th. So like, what is that? 4 days ago at this point, 4 days ago. It affected approximately 66,000 users. And of those, they were people who contacted Trezor support since December of 2021. Now let's circle it back to my thumbnail. Be prepared, basically. Get prepared. How do we do that? I think it's a lot to do with what I talk about on, I don't know, everyday basis here. I really do believe that DCA into cryptocurrency is part of the how. And again, trying to show you how to do that on as little as $25 a week every Friday, 7 p.m. I think that you need to do your own research as to what you want to dollar cost average into, but you should narrow it, at least initially, to get to whatever goal of investment that you're looking to get to. I think Bitcoin should be part of that portfolio. If you ask me, I think it should be the biggest part of that portfolio. And then you decide from there. In 2023 on Crypto on the Rocks, we gave you some options on just some of the cryptocurrencies within the top 50 cryptos. And already that crypto portfolio is like in huge amounts of profit, huge amounts of profit. You need to understand that money comes into creation. They're printing all this money. They're creating all this money by creating debt that eventually is going to be paid by somebody. Although we're going to, one of these clips that we're going to listen to, they debate that, because they can print the money. In this case, the Fed can print the money, that technically the debt doesn't exist because they can just print the money to pay the debt. But as we're going to go through here, we're going to talk about how that creates a debt spiral that our country is not going to be able to pull out of. And I would argue we're already in the beginning phases of that, which is part of why you need to be prepared for what's coming. See my last video, last live stream on Monday,